Welcome to yet another video. Today we're going to discuss how do I analyze any market. If you want to know my three-step process, first step is how do I screen the stocks straight away and get started my day for peaceful weekend investing process. And I will go through some stocks which are really shortlisted based on price action, understand what's happening, look at their fundamentals, understand any kind of price based action is happening or not. I'll take you through these three steps. First, how to identify a particular market. Second, how to quickly look at some of the stocks which are trending on that particular day or a weekend, depending on when you're doing the analysis. And after that, how to quickly look at some fundamental details of the company and screen through some of the data quickly to do further analysis. Stay till the end because you will learn a lot and you can implement this process in any market you are doing your investment. Whether it will be India market, Australia market, US market, China market, the process remains the same. So let's get started. So you can see the screen here. So just give me a minute. I will just bring it. So if you haven't subscribe to my channel, do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell because I'll be bringing up amazing content to make your journey peaceful in the investing process. There's already too much of noise in the market. I'm trying to decipher it and make it simple for you. So please do consider and share with like-minded people as well. Thank you. So first of all, you can go into TradingView because that's our main. I've created a lot of videos around it. Just go to sbhatia.co/TradingView, and if you haven't got any account, you can create that, which is absolutely free tool. And I have a complete playlist for this TradingView to give you complete A to Z knowledge about it. So you just don't have to pay anything. Just set up your account and make it a free account, and you should be good for that now. And I have a paid account, so ignore that. So let's get started. So first thing first, you go in and go to whichever market you are looking at it, right? So you can follow my mouse here. You can simply go into the market which you're looking at it, and I'll go, okay, I want to do quickly market for Australia. Okay, and please make sure that you have a clear disclaimer. I'm not giving any recommendations of buy and sell. All I'm trying to do is give you analysis of what the process is, so please take it from that particular angle, and consider you're taking any decision based on your financial advisor only. So once you are here, these are all my ideas, so I'll ignore that. You look at it, okay, what is the news of the market, you look at what's going on, so you'll understand some of the information, some of the ideas people are typing, because people are sharing, because it's a SaaS-based product, so a lot of people, their collaborators are there who are coming and sharing. And you can follow me here because I keep coming up with the regular post in Compounding Central. So if you search on Compounding Central, you'll be able to find me there. And the stocks which are there, right? So you can look at it, filters. So as you can see here, these are the complete list of Australian stocks here, right? So you can see here, it's a complete list of Australian stock, and whatever I'm doing, it's applicable for any market. Okay, and then it's further classified into large cap, small cap, mid cap, and so on and so forth, right? You can simply look at it, what is the price change for one particular day, right? So once you do that, you can further drill down what is the performance of particular company for one day, right? And you can just sort it out and look at it, what the analysis looks like, and do that. But what I do is I go into this. You can see there's the fire icon on the right hand side. Okay, so you just simply go into fire this hot list, and this hot list will give you all the stocks which are like trending for that particular day. Like WMG is up 36%. Now again, these are all the trends here. You can see the highest grosser so far is 36%. So what I will do is I quickly look at it and see what is this company and get some idea about it. Why the company has gone up 36%. What is going on here? So this is a Western Mines. I go to the next company, which is their medical. So this is something completely different sector. So one was mine. So definitely this is kind of an I'm kind of trying to understand what's going on in the market for that particular day. Then PAR, which is next is biopharmaceuticals. Obviously, farmers and all are specific to particular stock. So there's no specific trend in the market, right? So Bestra Gold. So this is to do gold, STX, PDI. So you get a sense of market, what's going on. So there's no specific trend as such, which says a particular sector is doing well or a particular company. So it could be company specific, which is the news which has come in. So let's look at the Western Mind. What has gone in that a stock is up 36% in one day. So I'll quickly look at the there's a news here. So they are validated. There is some nickel summit at this. So they have found some nickel. So hence that's probably the news based reaction in the market, right? So let's try to look at the overview of this stock, right? So this is a good quick review of it. So this stock has been all-time 132% increase. So this is like, you see they're kind of an all-time high. So this from last 5 years they've given, so last today 36 and last 1 week it's 200% up, and from last 1 month. So if you have invested 1 week ago, you would have already doubled your money or more than doubled the money, right? So this is the power of stock market, but you need to know how to go about. You can simply change it to candles, and if you are more familiar with it. But what I do is I go through and look at it more elaboratively on that, and I click on the charts, right? And I want to now look at it more from the charting purposes. So again, I want to catch them young, so it's already gone up. So let's go back to again our fire symbol here, hot list, and now start looking at it. I have a template of EMA 10 and 30 because I'm looking at a weekly basis, right? I'm not looking at I prefer weekly and monthly first, not daily, because then I can cut down the noise in the market. So then I go through different stocks and look at it, what's going on here. And I try to look at the trend based on the EMA to see whether it's a recent new trend or it's already trend which has been there for some time. Now some of the lines which I've already drawn, and I keep looking at it, so I have that already there. So obviously I'm looking at it. If it crosses above, then I will be interested in it, right? So now look at the other stock, BEZ. Okay, so what is there? There's no absolute chart, looks very, very distorted, so I'm not interested in. And now I'm going slow, but when I look at my weekend analysis, it will be very fast. Now for me, this is something interesting. STX, what's going on here? The stock has been in the uptrend, then went down, and you can see here there is some trend developing here, right? Which is caught my eye, and also the volumes are also looking good. So straight away, this will be in my list to track and see what's going on here. And if I look at it on a monthly chart, then you are looking at it. It's an all-time high situation, obviously. So this is a stock which comes from our radar because from 2005, this stock has first broken out first time with a lot of volumes at the back. So obviously this is something interesting going on. So you want to keep it in your radar. Again, no recommendation. I'm just doing analysis as I go along so that you understand this. Now look at the other stock here. And now go back to weekly. So obviously I look at it. So this is just, I'm not interested in PDI, not interested, still trending down. TLG, yeah, it's consolidating, so it might be good to keep a track on it. There's a bit of volume, but yeah, it can give you stupendous gain in very short period of time. So like for example here, 250%, just no matter after that it just went in sideways. So you need to also understand that if you get gains like this and you don't exit, you end up having the sideways, which is a time-wise correction and also the price correction. So this is what happens in stocks very commonly. You look at it, back test it, and you will understand this. And that's the whole idea of me sharing this particular video for you. I don't want to make it big, but you got the idea. Now here is something interesting because there's a good volume build up and also a trend is kind of changing. I'll be only interested in if it goes above this. So I'll put in my radar. It's already there. I'm tracking that. SLR. So you got the idea. So now I'll keep looking at the stocks. So first stock which is coming, STX. Now once I understand there's a clear trend here, it's all-time high. Now it's very simple that you do further analysis. Now, step number two is you simply click on the stock here, and you once you are here, you can go into, you will get, you can click on this link, Strike Energy Limited. So click on this link, so you get all the stats quickly here, right? You can do that. You can get the website, so you can click on the website, open a new tab, right click, and you can click on here, it'll open a new tab for you. Now, straight away here, you get all the details about this company. So you know that in here, you look at my mouse, it's energy, oil and gas. And today it has been doing, so let's try to look at year to date, 1 year, 5 year, all-time high is this, right? So it is given that. So last 6 months is given 74% alone. So, and it's been on sideways for a long time. Now it is less than $1 billion company. Its EPS is down, and there's a lot of people who have kind of given some analysis as an idea in 2021. So nobody's tracking it recently. And you just want to understand what's going on. So there has been some news in March 14, environmental approval to develop some, news. So it's just, that's a news which has come in. It was in March 14. Let's look at it and see whether this is, this was a old news. So obviously that is not, that's not playing up here, right, at the moment, because that's old news. So there's no recent news as such, and then also price is there. So you are seeing there's something brewing up, and I'm strong believer that technical analysis price action happens first, and then the news comes in. So I want to keep that in my radar. No buy and sell, recommendation here. So you got that as a second step, right? So you shortlisted a company. Now you want to track it and see whether it is a right stock to be in, whether it's going to be long term. Again, because it's in oil and gas. Obviously, I don't believe that oil and gas can be a sector because it's cyclical nature, and getting that into a long term portfolio is absolutely no. I'm not going to be interested in. So at best, it will be like short term opportunity for that. Okay, so once you have that, you can keep that in radar. You go back and say, okay, I want to see what's I can open the chart here, and easily I can look at the big chart. Click on this link and you can get the big chart here, and you can keep that in your radar. And I wouldn't get excited because obviously it has already gone up, and the best time was little further here, not at this point when it was started making higher high. So this was the absolute time where to me, if you look at the markets daily, you want to catch them young. You don't want to catch them at that point. So for me, this is a period where it is there. Now, again, the next level which has been consolidating here. So you can see here, once it went up, it never, the line which I've drawn in, okay, there has been scientific reason for this line, just drawn not like that. So one is just given a breakout, this period consolidated, and again given a break, and then it went back again. People who have put a stop loss, they have been taken out and went up again. So this is how the market operates. Now, absolutely something interesting. So I'll do further analysis on this. So that's the next number two. You just keep that in your radar. So what I will do is I will add this stock in my watch list. So I'll go back and say, okay, I want to add this stock. What you can do is add this stock in a watch list. So I've got different watch lists. So I will add this in watch list here under AU. So because I invest in Australia, India, and US, so I just kind of track it. Now it's in my radar, and I will keep looking at it on weekend basis and seeing what's happening as a price action. And when right opportunity comes in, and I'll pull the trigger. So that's the 3-step process. You can easily get some fundamental details of this company. Now you can go to the website, look at that. They say a future of source of clean energy. So obviously that's already taken in, because the clean energy is it's also the talk of the town, and it's also there. And then they might have some news coming up. We just have to look at it. What was exactly happening, right? So they're looking for low carbon emission for energy, and you study about the company, understand what they're doing, see what the recent analysis is, go through the analysis report. So all that information, you can do it in just a matter of, like, if you practice it, it doesn't take that long, right? You can do it on daily basis, you can do it on weekly basis, and you can do it on monthly basis, up to you, but something worth looking at it. Okay. So there has been some questions, a lot of messages I was receiving on this particular point. So I'll recap. Number one, you simply go to TradingView, and if you have not got an account, you create that, and then you just simply go in to TradingView and try and create your account. And once you go into TradingView, you can go to your let me open it so that show that to you once again. So it's there. So you go into the markets, and you can follow me here in Compounding Central, which is my account, and you can go to the country, and you can follow whichever country you're doing. Just try and do the scanning. Even though you're not an investor, but it's still worthwhile to do this exercise, because you get to know what's happening in the market, because news will be saying something else and what's happening on the market will be something else. So you need to make sure that you stay on top of it and cut the noise. And you can go to the market, let what's happening in Australia market, go through that, look at the hot list and try and scan through that, try and make some kind of your own judgment that whether it's a sector based movement, or it is random in terms of there's no connection in terms of one is medical, one is mineral, another one is oil and gas. So you kind of not finding any trend. And then once you have it, you can start looking at it, which stocks are making good action on specifically on the price base or price action basis. And I keep talking a lot about it in my videos, so you can learn from that as well. So that's all I wanted to cover today in this video. I hope you found it useful. I enjoyed sharing my knowledge here. If you found the value, just type in comment box below what are the 3 takeaways from this video. And if you have not considered subscribing, I would say urge you to do so, because you will definitely benefit out of it, as I'm on a mission to make you a peaceful weekend investor, so that you can continue your job as well as invest peacefully and grow your wealth. See you in the next video. Bye bye.